Bounce off that rock, boys. Bounce off. Okay. So. Bounce off that rock, boys. Bounce off.
Yeah. What thing? Oh, that's the new Pokemon song I'm leading in with. Everyone can hear me too. If you can hear me, we're going live. We're going live right now. We're getting there. We're on our way.
Do a Pokemon roleplay on The Sims.
Yes, we love the movie. And welcome in. That was Pokemon. I'm Jason Sterling, and this is my major feels from the Pokemon movie reaction. Well, I loved it. It was great. It was a real nostalgia trip. You know, I love Pokemon. It's like it was a lot of fun. It was like a real walk down memory lane. And so I got this idea. Hey, why don't I look for some Pokemon like CC custom content? And I already have the Pokemon mod for the Void Critters game, but I've never looked for any like CC, like, you know,
Pokemon things.
for Pokemon things. Yeah. So I went CC shopping to deal with an emotional reaction. Thank God it was free. And then I got some clothes and stuff. And then I got this idea. I think I can probably make a Pikachu coming up in Cats and Dogs, especially as a cat. I think with the way you can stretch the faces and the bodies to make like a raccoon shape and a fox shape, I think I should be able to. And you can color it with a color wheel, right? So we got this color wheel. We can make them any colors we want. I think I can make a Pikachu in game. So that's what I'm going to try to do. That's what I'm going to try to do coming up Thursday night. Launches here Central Standard Time at 11 p.m. I'm going to do a late night stream and do it at 11 p.m. And if Pikachu works out, I might try Charmander. Charmander's my other favorite one. And I'll tell you, my favorite Pokemon. And I got so lucky because this guy, I think, made like one shirt. And his name was like Luke Oshawott or something. And Oshawott was his favorite Pokemon. He did like custom content for one shirt. And it was this sweet little Oshawott,
yeah, boy, Oshawott
on an adult man's shirt. So I was like, oh my God, this is meant to be. This is like fated. So what we're going to do, we've got Pikachu here. Hello, Pikachu. Pika Pika.
Hey,
and I've got the guys in some new clothes. We're going to go through all the cast in a minute. But the first thing I want to do is redo their room. I'm going to redo their room. So let me go here.
Pokemon?
Yeah, with Pokemon stuff. So I'm going to, I only had a few things in here anyway. I'm going to take out the bed, that stuff.
You should make a Pokemon trophy.
I might do a Pokemon trophy room. We'll see.
Okay?
Yeah, see, I don't know if I could do Bellsprout because he's got that weird shaped, you know, bell on him in the pets thing. But I don't know. I'm gonna see how much Pokemon I can do with the pets coming, the pets creation system.
How do you know that How do you even know Bellsprout?
Lots of people know Bellsprout. This is Dylan, and he knows Bellsprout. Lots of people know Pokemon. My son can't seem to get over the idea, this concept that Pokemon is 20 years old. And so, like, tons of people at least know something about it, you know, some stuff. So, but I love Oshawott. And so I found the shirt there. Sweet little Oshawott. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to grab some. There was really, like, just a ton of this stuff. I couldn't get over it. There was really a lot. I'm going to pull up custom content here. I mean, first off, we've got the bed, which it's done really well. I mean, they did some really great stuff, and I do think I'm gonna use this bed. We've got like this one here. There's also this design that's out. So I like. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to move this light. It's gonna get changed anyway, but I'm gonna move it for now.
Come on, make it across.
You've got some really cool designs. Like I love this one, Pokemon Go. You know where it has Go there at the end and stuff. It looks really awesome. That one I'm not as fond of. That one is like really a lot of stuff going on in a small space, and I think that
that's all of the 100.
Yeah, I think the graphic they
all of
use.
the Pokemon.
Yeah, got a little
That's
messed
all
up.
Pokemon
But
no, it isn't. It isn't messed up.
Just
it's
looks like that.
It's all of the Pokemon and
Oh yeah, paint the animals black and create. Maybe I'm not a modder or a CC creator.
Of what?
If I can't do it in the cast system, I don't know what I'll be able to do. But I'm going to see what modders are able to do with that because I'm expecting some miracles. But even though you got this one kind of screwed up bed, I think the other three make up for it. And we're going to use the red one anyway with this Pikachu. This one comes in just two different colors, red and blue. There's a whole bunch of things in these sets that are just red and blue. I'm not actually going to do that one. I'm going to do this one.
Wow, actually my dad is getting more interesting.
And then we've got this. I actually
interesting.
love this chair. It's a Pokeball, I mean, quite obviously. But I'm going to, I think, use it in the living room. I'm not going to even use this in Max's room. I'm going to put these in the living room because I love that modern shape, and they come in red.
Blammo, what
And we've
about
got
the Pokemon rug?
this kind of red
the
scheme.
Pikachu
I
rug?
know I'm going to get to the rugs at some point. We've got these kind of red thing going on here anyway, kind of red furniture, and it's kind of a mod scheme. So I think I'm going to put that in here in their apartment. Because I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, I could use that like in about every single Maxis match color they've got. I love that style of chair. So that was something that came on. Again, it's really just
Shablam.
red and blue. Okay, red and blue.
Red
I mean,
and
the
blue.
chair looks like really awesome. You're not kidding. I mean, I was amazed. And there's some furniture like this that someone kind of threw some Pokemon Go. I'm not going to use this in here, but I'll use it somewhere. Like I could see this in a kid's room for sure. I mean, definitely in a kid's room. This same way. It's just a desk chair. It's got the same graphic on it. Again, that's not the one I'm going to use. Whoops. It's not the one I'm going to use here. I'm going to use this one for the desk in like Max's room here. Because again, that's like pretty awesome. I think that looks pretty cool. And again, I could use that like in the living room. I could use that in a regular living room, I think. It does have a little Pokeball feel to it, but also just has a modern scheme to it. A few more things, like I've got this and that Pokemon graphic. Now these end tables I actually like more. Got these great end tables like this. And they're actually kind of kid height. That's one reason why I like them. So you can do like this. I'm going to do one on each side. And they come in right and left, which a lot of times, you know, with stuff we get from Maxis, it doesn't come in right and left. So that's cool. And these look pretty cool, I think, even just put together. As kind of like a larger table like that. And because it's white, you don't see that moo stutter.
Did you just
Yeah, no, not all of this stuff is good. Some of this stuff, you know, it comes in a big pack, and some of it I'm like, oh wow, I love that, and I download the pack, and like, yeah,
Then
the
it's
one,
really crappy.
the one table was kind that I just showed you, like I said, the texture works well on this chair, does not look well on that chair, I don't think, and it really doesn't look that good on that. That looks like a kid kind of stuck stickers all over it in a crazy pattern, which could work. Don't get me wrong, kids do that, but I'm probably never going to use it. But, you know, what can I say? I cannot do custom content or modding or anything at all. So, who am I to complain? I'm not. This is the desk we're going to use. I love this. It's awesome. With this chair with it. And I might put a little Pikachu up here on the shelf. It's got like a couple of slotted shelves. It's got a place to put. I thought I might actually try to work a mirror in here in some fashion. And then, you know, put the computer on top. There is this style of desk. Which again, the Pokemon Go graphic, that's from the same group. I like it on that chair, and I like it on this desk a little bit better than some of the other stuff. It does look like the ducks from TS3. It does. Yeah, not everything is created equal in the modding world. This is cute though. Now I'm not going to use this right now because it
Slowpoke.
is
It's a
for
slowpoke.
toddlers. Well, it's a slowpoke toilet
A
for
slowpoke.
for like toddlers. I'm gonna get in here where I can see that better. And I thought that was like
Adorable.
the funniest thing I ever seen was this little slowpoke toilet.
Hey, the
Because
blue-
get it slowpoke and like you put a toddler on the toilet. Like, are you done? No. Have you gone at all? Have you gone any? No. But I thought you had to go to the bathroom. I do. I do.
But I
Well,
don't.
but I don't. Yeah, that's what my son used to say. I do, but I don't.
don't.
I don't. So,
What's that?
we've got
But I-
the cat plant from Cats and Dogs. Nice.
Plant.
So we're going to take that out. We're not going to use that because he's not a toddler. I don't know. What is this out here? What did I drop? Oh, these are Pokeballs, I think.
Yeah.
No, nesting blocks. Now, these were... I haven't looked at these in depth. I hope these look cool. But these are like the little blocks.
Oh, Pokemon.
And they put little Pokeball graphics on them. Let me zoom in here. I'm going to tab mode so I can zoom in. I haven't got a chance to... Damn it. Hold on. That didn't work out. I mean, those look pretty good. Those are not too bad. It's just a simple graphic transfer. But I thought it was cute to change the blocks around that way. I mean, you can't do anything with them. They're just decorative. But and we're not going to use them today. We're going to delete those out. But those were in there. Now I got to go reset this all over again. Let's see here. Do. There is an awesome like wall graphic. Now, these little things here, these decals, these stickers are just done okay. I mean, really, you can kind of tell they're not. They're a little scratchy looking. But I've had those for a long time. I got those at the same time as the mod for the Void Critters machine to add Pokemon. That's kind of where those came from. Much better. What I love is this. I mean, I think that is awesome, and it fills up like that whole wall there. I mean, it's like crazy huge.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's the Pokemon TCG
Is that what it is?
poster.
So I thought when I got that, I was like, wow, that's great. That's a pretty good transfer over. Looks good. And another thing I liked, this is not as perfect, probably. It's not. But it was really a cute picture. Can make it bigger.
On one of them.
Well, my son only thinks one of them. I really like this one.
I like that one.
I like that
That's
one.
from Pokemon Go.
But
the
the
old
picture's a
era
little
stuff.
fuzzy, but I did blow it up, but it's okay. And then I like, not that one, this one. I like that so much because it looks like someone painted it. So it looks like maybe like a friend of the kid painted it. When I was young, my mom would paint me sometimes like the covers of like books I liked because if I liked the cover well, I'd want a painting of it in my room. So she would paint covers of books, and this kind of reminded me of that. And I like that one too. That's really
one is
cute.
my favorite.
Again, this one looks like someone painted it, which I think is kind of the point. Now, I want to do this one, but I'm going to do this one for my son. I might do both. Actually, I think whoops, wrong way.
You should do that one in Max.
Because I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to just do two of them here. This is Max's room. You mean Reg's room, the dad? So we're going to do that there, I think. I wish I could change the color of the frames, but it's okay.
Room, maybe.
And then once again, somehow this has, every time you touch it, it undoes my selection. So we're going to go through here. Then we got some cool, I got this Pikachu pop art looking thing. I'm not going to use that in here.
That
But-
is the shiny. The orange one is the shiny Pikachu sprite.
Yeah, it does look like shiny Pikachu. I'm not going to use that in here, but it's cool. I do like it. And I like these a little bit better. These posters, actually I should do them over here on this wall maybe. We'll do them on both sides. It's 4 posters, and there's 4 different ones, and they're different ones, and they're kind of done like old World War II types of posters. So like, it's like here, only you can catch them all. They're kind of done like maybe advertisements, like from the 40s, like 40s type advertisements. This looks a little deco. You know how the writing is done, run today to fight tomorrow. That's definitely kind of a World War II type of poster thing. So these are really cool. The crazy thing is these things cost like $2,000 each. So whoever created this custom content was like,
surely want money.
Yeah, for the obsessed little sim in your life. Yeah, no kidding. At $2,000, I would buy my son 0 of those. I don't care. I mean, if I won the lottery, I'd buy them. No, not right now, buddy.
I was gonna show them Pikachu.
We will hear in a little bit, maybe.
Because it got Pokemon.
Yeah, okay. You did the haunted. You see the haunted mirror? The haunted mirror is, yeah, that lady, she will kill. She kills like everybody, everywhere.
What if she killed like a Pokemon in the if they upgraded the Pokemon mod? That would be so
I think
sad. And what if it was an Oshawott?
these are pretty much the same thing. This is another set of posters from that guy. They come like that. I like that one pretty well. That's okay. Pokemon Center, and then again, some sort of Art Deco. Like if Pokemon's been around since the 30s, these were maybe from the 30s. I think it's supposed to be the idea of that. I'm not going to use those in here, but I do like them. I'm going to use them somewhere, sometime. And then we've got one thing I love, these books. This is simple, but someone did. I don't know how they look. They looked good on the page, but there's like a group of Pokemon books here, and these really do look like
Pokemon books.
Pokemon books like my son gets, like the encyclopedias and stuff. So they've got like little names. Let's play Pokemon, Pokemon Handbook, Evolution. I don't know what that says. Starters, water types, and Pokeballs. So that looks cool enough for like a little decorative piece. You can't do anything with them, but it's okay.
What
And
if you could actually read them?
I do think the posters match pretty well too. I do. Yeah. Poster for $2,000. Crazy though. I'm not going to do that at all. I mean, I will, but I wouldn't do it in real life. Cool thing here, a little backpack. Again, it's just a pretend backpack like the other ones in the game, but it's been kind of decked out in Pokemon style. Comes in blue as well. I'm gonna set that as blue. Offset some of the red in here. So I mean, there's tons of stuff, as you can see. Rugs. Here's some rugs. We've got like this. I think this is really cool to put the Void Critter game on. Again, it just comes in like maybe 4 different colors, green, and I think we'll do. I don't know what rug to use. There's a couple.
I think blue because blue is
I'm thinking about doing blue too because we got a lot of red in here. I think I'm gonna blow it up.
And
I don't
plus
know.
Blue, Mystic for life.
Mystic for life, right? We've got this Pokeball here. I might put it in the middle of that rug. So that's a second rug. Also comes in blue. Everything comes in blue and red, of course, because it's Pokemon. And then we had this Pokemon, like Pikachu rug. It's not my favorite. I'd looked at this already. It's okay, but a little weird. A little kind of, I don't know. It's okay. It's not bad. It might grow on me, so I'm going to leave it out here on the patio. It might grow on me. I'm going to leave it there. Because at first I was thinking, but then I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe.
Dad, guess what?
I think the book, if you're talking about the books, I think the books do look pretty good. I thought they looked good online and
I
they
want
look
to
good
tell
now.
you
Yes, son.
Literally, I was playing on the server as Pikachu, and
What?
someone said,
My son's playing Pokemon right now.
it says, and yes, I basically said the Poke version of cats and dogs.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Cats and dogs.
From The Sims, sure.
The Sims.
That's what I was talking about
You
too,
were
yeah.
literally playing The Sims on a Pokemon mod.
I think part of like this rug here with the light is that I blew it up. It's a little bit better, but you're right. Even shrunk down, it does have kind of a weird way of reflecting the light. I know they're trying to do like where it looks like it was however they make rugs, the sort of pile rugs, So I'm going to go with it for now, but in the end I might take it out. I haven't found any others except for this Pikachu one here, which looks a little bit like a bath mat to me. But that one I actually kind of like better than this one. But I don't know. I'm going to wait and see if it grows on me.
In school there's a...
And then this is just a headboard.
OMG.
This is just a headboard that you can put on beds. And I think, I don't know which ones it'll work on. I mean, I think the idea is like with this, you know, I could arrange it like that and then 9 slide it up maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how that headboard's supposed to work because most of the beds in this game aren't just flat up against the wall. So, but I did like it, and I could see using it for like some other stuff, maybe decorative stuff,
Are
you know,
able
just
to make challenges
on the
now?
wall or something.
Are you able to make challenges?
You know, and you're probably right. It does probably work with the other Pokemon bed because it is kind of, I guess if you wanted a bigger headboard, right? Or you could do that. Let me get back down here and then, let me see here.
Are you able to make your own challenges?
Oh, yeah, it would work. Oh, no shit. It does work. And I guess you could put these here. Nice.
Whoa!
Okay, so that's how it works. And then I guess,
Catching on.
I don't know why they did it separate like that. I guess I like customization, though, so you can kind of pick the way you want to do it. And you could also do blue like that with the red bed and vice versa. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That's kind of like looking a lot more charming now. It's really kind of like a really neat modular piece. So, okay, cool. I get that. I might end up using that one. I might. We'll see. This thing here is a divider, like just a room divider. And it's got kind of a mirrored effect to it. You can see how it reflects the rugs there. And then when you kind of, you know, move around the room, it's got kind of a mirrored effect. I don't foresee having a lot of use for that unless I did like maybe a video arcade or a discotheque or something. But it's cool. I'm going to keep it. I like it enough to keep it and use it at some point, somehow. This is all like the headboard. It's just a shelf for putting Pokemon stuff on or toys or something. I'm not going to put that in here. It's a little big, really, but I might use it sometime, but not today. And there's these shelves, too. Again, by the same maker as that headboard. And one thing, I looked at these earlier with this, because you can kind of do them like this. And there's a right and left, which thank God this guy did right and left stuff. Because then you could kind of create like a divider, a mirrored divider, and it's got these shelves on it. It's not, you know, if it was in different colors, it could be really a great Art Deco type of piece. But it's not. And the black, I mean, the black I could probably use on a lot of different things, not just Pokemon. So, there's that stuff, and those are pretty cool. Again, I don't know. I guess I could put that. I could put that here. And I'm going to do it in black.
Is there any Kadabra poster or anything? Kadabra?
Yeah, the room divider does look tacky. That's kind of what I thought too. It might be okay for a kid's room or a video arcade or something like that. But in black, I think it looks better. In black, I think it has a more kind of like high-tech, a little more upscaled look.
Pikachu.
Dragonite. And I'm going to put some bookshelves on here.
This was the mod I was talking about. That looks exactly the same as the Dragonite and Lapras.
Move them out a little bit. It does?
On Claire's.
Okay.
Yeah, on Claire's thing.
Shoot. Come on. Well, maybe she has them.
I just saw Piplup. Look, Piplup.
Yeah, and then all these things that my son's talking about and pointing out, those are just toys. It's just stuff you kind of sit around the room. They're kind of big for toys, but they're kind of like those great big stuffed animals, like, you know.
Look, it's a Totodile.
They have in The Sims. It is a Totodile. I do remember. I do see it. And
Hey, Snorlax.
and Snorlax, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Look at your team.
And then there's, I guess these are those the same blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the same blocks I had out. Magikarp, very cute. You know, I might put him up here. Yeah, he's actually a good toy size, actually. Because the rest of them are kind of big. I'm going to put him up here, maybe.
You should either put him up here or put
Maybe
him
over
right
here.
on the other side of Pikachu.
Put him on that shelf. There's also, with this, you know, white, red, and black stuff, there's kind of like a chest of drawers, maybe. And, you know, a wardrobe as well. It's good for kids' rooms. And then you've got a whole selection of Pokeballs.
But
I'll put them
you
here.
can change the colors.
And you can change colors. Yes, you can change the
Which
colors.
means you can probably change the different types.
Yeah, so they can be different types. Sure, I mean, like this red one comes also in green.
That was the
This
Safari
comes
Ball.
in kind of purple. And this comes in that aqua looking one. Beyond that, we've got a couple of toy boxes. I really like this one the best. I've also got this one, though, to play around with. It's kind of got, I guess, Goldeen is on the side of that. It's supposed to be some sort of...
Let me see. That's
Let me go-
Seeking its evolution.
Oh, okay. What about that one? That's
Yeah,
Seeking
Seeking.
too. So anyway, we've got that. But I like this one. And I'm going to use it probably in just red. And I might put it outside. His room's getting kind of full, so I might
Wait,
set it
what
out on the
about the
patio.
What about the Charmander plush?
You going to put him here?
Wait, it showed a shiny. I think it showed a shiny.
No, it does have a
chest.
different color of him in purple.
Oh.
Yeah, it does come in a different purple color. And you can make him bigger.
I thought it was like black because black is Charizard's shiny.
One thing I love is
And
this
it's
lamp.
red.
It is not exactly an adult lamp, but I might use that in a living room or, or something. I mean, I could see having that in my house. I'd probably put it out. Again, it looks really cool. They did a good job with it. Using a Pokeball and a shade. I'm going to go with red again. Well, I might go with... I'll go with red. So I found the lamp was one of the first things I found, and I thought that it was really... Oh, that was really pretty cool. And
What
then...
lamp?
Right there.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, you get to
And here's another one of those that just looks a little kind of... like maybe this was their practice piece. But what I gotta say, still better than I can do, because if I tried doing it, it would just be like a stretched out mess or something. I don't know. I'm gonna
It would be
replace his...
It would be a piece of crap.
It might be a piece of crap, son. You're right. I'm
It
gonna...
would be more like a stretched out piece of crap.
Thank you, son, for your critique. And then we've got a light fixture. Looks like kind of like a Pokeball. So I am gonna use that. It also comes in blue, like everything else. So that's pretty much all of the furniture stuff I found. But it is enough. I mean, I thought it was really enough to, especially do a kid's room with. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. There's probably a little bit more out there, but this is enough probably for a Pokemon fanatic. Yeah, the dresser is a
There's
mess.
Pokemon music.
It's almost like you feel like, okay, if I had done that, I wouldn't have put it online.
There's
I would have
Pokemon
just
music.
skipped it. Nolan, sweetheart, turn that down, buddy.
It's not very loud.
It's kind of loud to me, and I have headphones on. But the dresser is a mess. It looked awful. So I'm going to cast and look at some of the castings I picked out. Obviously, you can see right off the bat, there were several. The hat, I actually have this hat. Now, I mean, a lot of people may find it hard to believe. I really do like Pokemon. I've liked it for a long time. And I have Ash Ketchum's costume. So I've gone on Halloween before as Ash Ketchum, so I have the hat, this shirt, all that sort of, this backpack, little green backpack. So when I found the hat for an adult, I was like, yeah, I gotta grab that. And then he's got kind of this silhouette, which I love, this Pikachu Ash silhouette on a Pokeball, and then the red hat with a gold Pikachu. It's cool. I like it. But I'm gonna go into cast here and see. Son, please turn that down a little bit, please. Thank you. Oh my lord, he listens to stuff like so loud. And hell, I'm half deaf. Work in a hair salon. Hair dryers have destroyed my hearing, and I'm still like, son, that's so loud. By the time he's my age, he's going to be like wearing hearing aids.
No.
Now, my mom always said that too when I was growing up, and she was wrong. But I never had anything that loud. She would have just come along and just turned it down and not even said a word, not even asked me to do it, just turned it down. Okay, let's go here and take a look at this guy. I want to see what kind of... There wasn't a whole lot that I did pick out. There was some. Some of it I didn't want to use. Some I did. I'm going to put feminine in here too, so we can kind of see what we ended up with. Now, we got this, and it only comes in blue. But that's fine, because I love it like that. I do love it in blue. And then we got, let me see here. Yeah, I mean, so I'm not alone. Like kids act like little kids like this, they act like everything has to be blaring all the time. And seriously, like when he was young, he'd put his hands over his ears. It's like too loud. It's too loud. Now he blares it all the time. So I got this Pokemon shirt here.
My ears to listen to loud stuff.
Which I like that with Charmander. It's okay. It's a little squished. It's a little squished, but it's okay. It's a little squished too.
How it was in the original anime, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think, I think the shirt's a little off, but it's okay. The Squirtle probably looks the best in this shirt. I still like Oshawott better. And then, I don't know, oh, that's an old Sims 3 port. These are, and then this, I guess I don't have a lot here. Because I got this shirt too. Instinct, Team Mystic, Team Valor.
Go Mystic.
Mystic's my team, Pokemon Go, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Team Mystic, woo, go.
Mystic for life.
The cottage stuff, while we're in here, if you want to see it, yeah, it is cool. I really like this. It's great. Like, I love this. It comes in a lot of different, colors here. That's cool. Like that green stuff. So that's awesome. This also is a neat look. This shirt here. Great look. Got some women's cottage stuff, which is nice. So got some man boobs there. And I don't know what this was probably a port. This might have been ported over from Sims 3 maybe. Does it look like a Sims 3 stuff that I picked out at some point for some reason? I don't know. And then that. And I didn't like that. I thought I was going to like that because I loved that shirt in the Sims 3. And then when I got into the Sims 4, I was like, ooh, that is just...
horrifying.
Yeah, hot tacky. But the tuck-in shirt is nice. You're right. And then you've got this kind of look too from Cottage, which does not fit him. That's weird. I did not notice that. Maybe there's another pair of pants. There must be another pair of pants that rides right here. Because I don't think these were intended to be a midriff. But I had this on somebody and it looked okay. I don't know. That's obviously designed for a certain pair of pants. And then you've got some lady sweater here, which looks pretty cool too. I'm gonna put his Oshawott shirt back on, and I think that was about it when it came to what I downloaded for clothes. There were several. I didn't download a lot of women's clothes, which may be part of it. But see, if I go here, there's actually the dress that the axe woman, the chainsaw massacre woman wears, is in there. And then you've got this stuff. This is cool from the garden pack. I love this outfit from the garden pack. In fact, for guys, that's great. And you've got some, kind of dresses for women. Not as good on him. No, not especially that. Doesn't look as good on him. I'd maybe tinker with his body a little bit if I was going to put it in women's clothes. Seriously, if I was going to put it in there. As a joke, I might do it this way, but... so that was like outfits.
Oh, I'm too
shirts,
OP for everyone.
T-shirts,
My way too OP.
Sweaters, tanks.
No.
I think that's pretty much it. There was no shoes. I'm not gonna go there. There are hats. You got like I don't remember if there was another hat or not. Which Pokemon does? Oh, do you think he looks great in the dress? Is that it? He might be okay. He might be okay. Yeah, he probably would not care. Let me see what we've got here. So this is a ton of hats from like the garden pack is what it is. You can see a bunch of stuff. There's only one thing here, and it only comes in one color for Pokemon, which is this hat. But I didn't know they had all these hair things from garden stuff for women. I haven't looked through it yet. That's a really cool hat. That could almost work for a guy. I know the back of it's probably going to look a little weird with the bow, but the front actually does not. The front actually looks pretty normal for a man's kind of round brimmed straw hat. The one on the blue shirt has one. Oshawott does? Let me look at that.
Has what?
Do you mean this guy? Do you mean that?
Has one what?
Okay, I get it now. Nothing. I missed the skull chomp thing, buddy. Yeah, that's okay, I can see that. Now this is Reg with flowers in his hair. Didn't work so well with his hair. Probably you have to have a specific hairstyle for that to work, is be my guess.
Yeah. Because that one sucks.
But there's some cool stuff here from the Garden Pack. Again, I can't recommend the Garden Pack enough. If you don't have it, you should get it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm not ever going to be able to look at that Oshawott shirt again in the same way. Just not. Just not. That's it. Let's see here. And that's it. Let me go to the boy. Let me go to Max here. Boys had this really kind of cool... Well, it is cool. This is cool. The silhouette's cool. I haven't looked. I thought the silhouette was going to be on everything, but you've got that, which, again, that might be okay on a shirt. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I like this one with Pikachu's face. That's cute. And then I don't really like that at all. The red one, it's better in red, and that's not to say that it's good. I really like it best like this. This is cool. This is the best one that they did. And then we've got this kind of various characters on a shirt, which I think we're done. I think it's done pretty well. Better than the men's was done. That's cute. Jigglypuff on there. Mewtwo, so on and so forth. Magikarp. I like this one the best. Charmander's my favorite. Charmander, Oshawott, and Pikachu are my favorites. Oshawott, Charmander,
That's the
Pikachu.
from Super Smash Bros.
Oh, is it? Cool.
Yeah.
So we've got
I can tell.
those shirts. I'm
That
going to put
one
them back in
doesn't
that
look
one.
like any of
Sweatshirt.
the other Pikachus I've
These
ever
are some of the kids' stuff, though, from the Garden Pack, which was nice. They included kids. I like kind of the rolled up sleeves. And then you've got that look there. It's a great layered look, you know, kind of a wintry looking. I like that style, that pattern put together. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. I agree on that hoodie. I mean, it's all right. I probably will never use it because there's other options. And I'll probably always use that or the Pikachu one. But, I mean, it's fine that it's in there. But I'll probably never use it. You know, really, that is true. There's not enough kids' clothes. There's not enough kids' stuff. There's not enough... actually, there's not enough toddlers either, truth be told. But there's just not enough of that. A lot more adult stuff. And I'd like to see some more kids stuff, but, you know. We've got his hat. Let's see here. Masculine, feminine hat. I think this was the only hat he's in red. You can get it like this. It's okay. You can tell the graphics a little blurry. Got it in Pokemon Go again. Okay. The red's okay on that hat.
I mean,
And then in black. Probably this black logo I like best on this hat. That's the best I've seen it so far used. But I still like this one the best. I mean, it still looks like the best for that particular hat. That's about it. That was it. That was my shopping spree. It took forever. It takes forever to find this stuff and then to download it. And like the Sims, yeah, if they do anything, it's for females. I know it. And they're always like, well, men just don't have any styles. Really? Really? Because I could fly right on out to California and take you to the mall, and we could hit a few stores, and I could pick out, like, I don't know, 1,000 different types of styles that 1,000 different types of men wear. And actually, I could take you to the mall here in Oklahoma and do that. Okay? They live in California. Live on the West Coast. There ought to be, like, so many different types of... I've seen it. Different styles out there. Should be no problem to come up with stuff for the game. But here's the real reason why they don't is because not 3/4, but probably like 2/3 of the people who play The Sims are women. and a third are men. So that's why they don't make as much. I really do firmly believe that. Okay, I know I know the way it is. Okay, that's their base. They have to play their customer base, and that's a big part of the base. But that's why it is. It has nothing to do with not having enough styles for men. I'll probably have more styles in my closet than they have for men on The Sims. Right hand to God. So, yeah, I want more of everything. Really, I do. That's why I'm always wanting them to just crank out stuff packs one after another. Because I seriously, again, I really do. I think a lot of the CC creators are women too, and they tend to make for who they are, So, and I kind of get that because when I was picking out custom content, I downloaded mostly men's and boys custom content. There were some dresses and stuff for women, kind of had some Pokemon overlays on them. I didn't think they looked that great. Like an evening dress with a kind of stretched out thing on it. I didn't dig it. That's one reason why I didn't download it. But the other reason is because I mostly play with men and boys in my game, Reg and Max. So I downloaded for who I play with. So I think that's part of it too. Sims is a female-dominated game, which is not exactly a rarity, but it is a rarity. I say, but it's unusual, which is a rarity. I'd say a good 2/3 of their base is women, maybe 60%, 65%. But that's it. There's one more thing. I'll show you one more thing that I got. It was in build mode.
How is that possible?
And even online, I kind of thought, oh boy, I don't know about this. This doesn't look very. I'm not sure. Now again, let me say, that's a criticism, but honest to God, it's better than I could do. It's still better than I could do. Well, yeah, it's real easy for me to dress the Gavin brothers in my game because they just run around without a shirt most of the time in their underwear or whatever. I mean, I say naked a lot. They're not necessarily naked in my game a lot because half the time if there's a kid around, they have to put on something in the game. But yeah, the Gavin brothers, they're just shorts, no shirt, no shoes, no socks, nothing. They just run around half naked. Now let's see here. In build mode, there was, not buy mode, not this sort of stuff, but build mode. There was, let me see all of it. And then I'm going to filter. I think all there was a couple of wallpapers. That's the only thing I can find. No windows, no doors, nothing like that. And there was this wallpaper, and like I said, even online, I kind of thought, well, I don't know, because it looks really stretched. What can I say? It's
a Mewtwo.
It's better than I could do. It definitely is. It's 100 times better because I can do 0.
Yeah.
So think it's great that they did it, but it's not my favorite.
Legendary Mewtwo. I want the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo.
Yeah, I think it looks like someone opened Paint Up and copy and pasted too. Which again, it may be their first attempt. My son found a thing on his game. It may be their first attempt. Maybe they're a lot better now. Maybe they're practicing with it, but I probably wouldn't have uploaded it online. But at the same time, lots of people had downloaded it. I'm going to say that. Lots of people had downloaded it. If you just love Pikachu, and you don't care, you'll take it however you can get it. Maybe this is the dollar store version of the Pikachu wallpaper. I guess it's fine. But I probably won't ever use it, to be quite honest. They had these Pokeball style, which I might use at some point in the kids' room. And this is pretty simple wallpaper to make. This Pokeball wallpaper. So what can I say? The Pikachu wallpaper is probably harder than this, but I might use this in a room. Like I'm not going to use it like that, but I'm not going to use that Pikachu either. But I might, like, to back this cabinet, I might do it here. To use as a backing, kind of an accent wall type thing for that particular cabinet. Yeah, I might do it there. So that was the only other stuff I found for like wallpapers or anything like that. And I really kind of thought, of course, with the way this turned out, maybe I shouldn't think that. But I really kind of thought, well, I thought there'd be a lot of Pokemon character wallpaper. I really did. I thought, you know, there'd be tons of it, but there wasn't. There wasn't. And you know, and I like Pikachu, and I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I don't think so. But this stuff I will. This I'll use somewhere sometime. This red and actually, again, this stuff would be pretty cool. This one would be pretty cool if it was in a lot of different colors. I could use it in a lot of different type of applications, retail and stuff especially. So, you know, it was all right. Yeah, see, that's what I think too, is if I was going to upload it, like I said, I'm not any good at it. I tried doing a chair once. It was a hot mess. It was awful. It was so horrendous. And I was like, I'm not doing anything like that but just destroying it. And I didn't even do my own chair. Let me make that clear. I was just trying to recolor the crystalline bottom chair, and I was just trying to recolor like those bars. That's it. And it looked horrendous. It sucked so bad. I just destroyed the whole thing and said never again. Well, not never again. Someday I might try it again, but
it will probably
not
be when you're a lot older.
Yeah, probably when I'm a lot older. That's right, Nolan. So it was horrible. So what can I say? I'm not even good at it, but yeah, that's why I didn't put it online. Why would I put it online when it sucks? And that wallpaper doesn't suck. It just isn't very good. It's a difference. I can see where some people might really dig it. If they really love Pikachu, they'd probably still put it up and really dig it. This, I'm going to put this on the gallery. This is, now I might even do the room this way and just tell people, I don't know, I might not do the room this way. They'd have to download like a lot of custom content. Serious as a heart attack. I don't even, like all of this stuff came from different people. I mean, some of it came from the same spot. Maybe I could reference the names for like this stuff here. That all came from the same guy. I don't know. But yes, I am working on this building to go up. I've got most of it done. I've got to finish a couple of the apartments. Maybe I'll leave one of the apartments empty. It would essentially be done, and I could go ahead and post it up. So yeah, I probably will. This is my brutalist style apartment building, kind of my high rise. Have you seen the movie High Rise? I don't know. It was kind of like that was my inspiration. Like a real concrete brutalist style building. And yeah, so yeah, it will go up. One of them will. I've got 4 of them in this development, and in fact, you know, I will probably do this one here, which is where the gallery is the other night. I'll probably do this one. And you know, this one's actually a double. This one here, I think it's 2 of these turned back to back, and then I connected the top floor together to make one large penthouse so that it created one large building. And these are mirror images of each other as well. So
okay, so
that's it. That kind of was it. I am going to leave this room like this while I play with it at least. And like I said, I might put it online and try to just, I don't know what.
okay, so
It's got so many different people's custom content in it that I probably won't do this room. I'll probably decorate it just with normal stuff from the game. That's probably how I'll do it. So, yeah, I love brutalist style buildings. I love the concrete look, and the first thing that attracted me to High Rise, which is dark. Okay, it's a dark film. It's dark humor. It's dark humor. There's a lot of funny stuff to it, but it's very dark. Or maybe I just found it funny because maybe I'm just all fucked up. Maybe I just found it funny, but there's a lot of dark humor in it, and it's based on a book by Ballard, and he was kind of a dark writer too, and about these people in a high rise kind of devolve into a sort of chaotic, almost anarchy state of anarchy. And but what attracted me to the film first was just the visuals, just the style of it was so striking. And if you want to get a feel for it, you go on YouTube and just look up like
High Rise?
Yeah, like let me see here, like there's a High Rise trailer. that is called Ever Wanted Something More. Ever Wanted Something More. It's about a minute long. And it's shot like sort of a commercial for the apartment development, for the apartment building. And you get this, it shows the de-evolution as the commercial goes along, right? Of this structure. So it's an awesome commercial, and if you ever want to get a feel for the movie, check it out.
High rise, but I really
Like the concrete look, yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about. And so yeah, I dig the concrete look too. Did some great concrete structures in Sims 3, and now then here in Sims 4. Sims 4 I did this, but I also did. Okay, see you in a little bit, son. I'm going to save this real quick and I'll show you. I did one. This was actually favorited by Maxis. Don't know how. Because Maxis never favorites my stuff. They have favorited... I'll show you. I'll delete this building though and show you real quick after I do a save here. They favorited Reg, my cowboy, that I play with here all the time. Reg was favorited by Maxis. And they favorited this build, this one build of mine, called the Brutalist Starter. Let me save this here, close it. I'm going to delete this building and pull that up. And let's see here. Where is that build? Mine. It's got to be on here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Cannot apply. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's right. I have this set up as a retail lot. And I bet I can't sell. I can't change it because I have to sell it. Da 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 da. Let's see here. Let me try. Let's go to Manage Worlds and we'll just bulldoze one of the other ones. Plop it down there. Anyway, it was the very first thing that well, I haven't had very many favorited by Maxis, but it was the first thing Maxis favorited of mine. And it was this Brutalist Starter home. In fact, you know what? I don't even need to do that. I might have it here in Willow Creek. I do, right here. I think that's it. Go into build mode. I know, who cares it's owned? There should be an option for me to just sell it immediately and change the lot type. I mean, you know, like the Sims are going to care. Like they're going to come back later and complain to EA themselves. Like, you let him change the lot type on us. So anyway, this was it. This is what they favorited. The Brutalist Starter. I actually won a build competition with this. This is probably why they favorited it. And it's a very concrete, you know, structure look. I put a fountain out there. You know, I had this idea. I would go back when I had more money because there was a budget for this build, and put like a lap pool back here. And I think I shortened it to like a fountain and put these concrete benches in. And then inside, it's just basically what this is. This was my efficiency apartment in Sims 3 for the Brutalist build I did in Sims 3. It was almost a lot like this. And maybe a little different. And if I had money, there would be like a TV on this wall as well. And so, you know, it was a not a bad build. Small bathroom, small kitchen, but I fit a lot of stuff in for the money that I had to spend, which I think was $19,000 or something. I did get a computer in there and a bar, you know, dishwasher, lots of stuff. Exercise, you know, place to beat up on things. Yeah, I like to, like, this is supposed to be a God game. If I'm God, by God, I'm going to change things when I want it changed. Oh, there is a baby in there. I guess whoever lives here now has a baby. I guess you could. It's 1 bedroom. Baby doesn't care about privacy, so that helps. And it fits right there, right in the corner. Plenty of light. But this is my brutalist structure.
Dad,
I still like this. I still like this house a lot.
what happened to my,
And you can see a little bit of the influence. Listen,
what happened to my headphones?
I don't know, buddy. Did you knock them on the floor? Are they down there?
Oh, here it is.
With these windows, looking out on what could be a balcony instead of a patio, and then these windows on the side. You can see that in those structures over at Magnolia Promenade as well, where I kind of used that influence there, and then long and narrow. This here is on the gallery. Yeah, this is on the gallery. This is called the Brutalist Starter on the gallery. It's the first thing that Maxis ever favorited of mine, and it's been on there for a while. But they favorited this. They favorited Reg, and they favorited a room I did called Fashion School was what it was. I did a room like it was a fashion school. Oh, my name on the gallery is Tony Sterling. For whatever reason, when I set up my Origin account, I used Tony Sterling, which is not unusual. It's not unusual that I'll do that. And so it's not Jason Anthony Sterling. It's Tony Sterling. Sometimes you can use, and sometimes nowadays when I do a build, I use the hashtag Jason Anthony Sterling. But that's too old. I didn't use it back then. But it should be there on the gallery. It should be somewhere on there. And you can kind of, where's another thing I did here that's brutalist style? Now, these apartments, I'll warn you, the high-rise apartments are very brutalist style as well. This is a lookup for them. These actually slow my game down. It's a lot of build. I did full lobby. I did a grocery store because there's a grocery store in the movie. So this was actually based a lot on the movie. Big open lobby, concierge desk, grocery store. Then I have like 3 full levels of apartments. I don't even know how many apartments are in this building. Probably 14 apartments, 16 apartments, something like that in the building. All furnished. I think all of them are furnished. Most of them are furnished. There's a basement pool and rec room. Like there's a pool in the basement, gym. What else was on that? Oh, no, rooftop garden was on that as well. Rooftop garden. So this one, high rise, also brutalist structure, costs almost $1.5 million. I see much better pics at Facebook.com. Yeah, my World of Sims on Facebook. 14 units it says. 14 units. There's 8 1-bedroom, 1-bath units, 4 2-bedroom, 2-bath units, and 2 3-bedroom, 4-bath penthouse units. And then there's a rooftop park, a supermarket, pool, gym, spa, parking lot, and a parking lot. I don't hardly ever do driveways or parking lots in my builds because there's no cars. I don't always see the point. A lot of people do. They do driveways and garages and stuff. I usually don't. But in this case, I did because the parking lot kind of figured into the movie. So I did a big parking lot, put a bunch of cars in it. Am I lagging? Am I lagging on the thing? Is it coming through as lag? It might be. Sometimes this time of night, my internet provider gets full. I guess everybody goes on at once, and it does lag. I can't tell it. I wasn't watching this phone screen on the phone screen, so I can't tell on there if I'm lagging or not. But oh yeah, yeah, the building lags me. And not only this, let me tell you something. When I placed that building, I don't think I've got it out right now. When I placed that building in Willow Creek, it lagged the neighborhood around it. And I'm not even fucking kidding in that I'll show you where I had it placed. This is on my older computer. This one, it did not lag in the neighborhood around it. But on my old computer, I had it placed right here. Okay, the building. And like if I went here, to the library or whatever used to be there, the whole neighborhood lagged after I placed that building. And I'm not kidding, where people would walk slow trying to get up to the library and stuff. I was like, oh man, I broke the Sims with that building. So that's one that is tough to do. The other one that's really tough to do is it's in San Myshuno, not Newcrest, wrong place. San Myshuno, where I did the 64 by 64 lot called IGY. Let me pull it up here. Where is it? It's going to take it a while to log on because there's a lot in it. And that other building is the same way. In fact, I did that building. No, I don't know if I did that building for a competition. I did this city for a competition and I won it. I won the competition. But one of the judges couldn't get it open on her computer. Wouldn't open up. Just locked her computer up. So, I have to admit, I did put a lot of detail into it.
Why are you wearing that?
I just thought it'd be fun to put it on, buddy. Oh. But I thought that see, it's still loading. It's still loading. And of course I'm not running at 4 gigs right now. I'm only running at 3.2 gigs. I could bump up the speed. I might do that real quick. Let me see here. Whoops. Tell him I'll be right down.
He'll be right down.
Maybe I won't have to do it. I'm going to open up this center anyway and see if I can. I'm going to turbo this up. Because as you can see, it takes a long time to load. So I'm going to turbo this up to 4.2 gigs. And we'll see if even that will feed it in. It should. I mean, I've been there before. I've taken pictures there. Reg and Max lived there for a little while in San Myshuno. So it does open. It does open. It's not opening right now. Maybe I broke it. Maybe it is. Maybe I did break the Sims. Let me see here. Let me shut down some of this other stuff. Stuff in the background. Make sure that oh my gosh. I might have frozen up my game trying to open up that lot. No! Here we go. Okay, here we go. So this is IGY 2020. And I had, oh my gosh, it's sluggish. It's got a retail center here, which has has some stores. There's like a kids science store, a bakery, a camping store, a clothing store, a park, floral shop. The top floor has like a restaurant, kind of an outdoor bar area. Over here we had a 2-level movie theater, and on top of that was like a loft type apartment. Next door was an art museum. Over here I put a parking garage, again with cars in it. Underneath it all I put a transit center for Sims wanting to come and go by train, and then I built in, you can see down here on the lowest level, like subway cars so that they could go so they could go, from place to place. And then this is an apartment building that I actually built separate, and then I just included it in this development. This is Hyde Park from Windenburg, and it's got a sports bar and a cafe, and then a bunch of apartments. There's 15 apartments. 15 apartments in this building. 3 2-bedroom apartments, and then a bunch of 1-bedroom apartments. 12 1-bedroom apartments. All kind of done kind of like city style, real urban, small. I was thinking like New York 400 square foot type apartments. But a lot of stuff was in here. And actually, this is the floor plan for a fairly popular build of mine on the gallery called the Perfect Starter Apartment. That fit all this stuff into like a really small space and cost less than you needed. And I tried to give it a little style. And then those were the apartments. That apartment building doesn't lag too bad. It's only a 20 by 20 lot, I think. Maybe 30 by 20. Whatever Hyde Park is. I had a pool outside. You know, I really did try to think everything through with this. We were supposed to build a city, like a downtown area. We were rebuilding Newcrest. And in fact, the name of this might be Newcrest IGY 2020. That's what it is. And we were rebuilding Newcrest. And so I thought, okay, well, what would I want to see in my perfect downtown? And in my perfect city, every place would have mass transit. I hate to drive. So, I mean, I do drive. I hate it. I'd love to have, and living in Oklahoma, we have essentially zero mass transit. I mean, it's not zero. It's essentially zero. And so, yeah, I put like this train system that's supposed to run to like all the different cities. You know, runs to like all the different points on the Sims map. And IGY actually stands for International Geophysical Year. It's also a song by Donald Fagen. And it's about the future, about a futuristic world. And that's another reason I wanted the city to be kind of futuristic and very clean and good looking. But I put like I forgot about this place in the middle. Here, sandwiched between like, you know, the movie theater that's been rehabbed and redesigned and this brand new ultra modern museum is like an old antique store. I forgot I put that in there. So someone saved like an old house, you know, downtown and brownstone type house and turned it into an antique store. You know, saved it from like urban renewal demolition. And I even gave them a little parking space in the back. So that was it. That was IGY. That's the other thing that was like a huge lot. I've done some other ones like that. LA 2019 I did was a really big lot stuff, and that one also was one that I did for competition. I think I won the competition for that one too. And I think that one as well was another one that one of the judges had a real issue getting open, where it would open up, just lock their system up. So, well, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go eat dinner. This was a off the cuff type stream tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Dylan. Glad you saw it. I thought the Pokemon stuff is so cool. I'm really hipped on Pokemon right now. I love Pokemon. It's been around forever. I remember it for so long now. Oh, and saw the movie. Real tearjerker, you know. Few places, very, very kind of heart touching, you know, and stuff. You know, if you love Pokemon, if you just love pets, that's why I think people like Pokemon, because it reminds them of their pets. You know, it's just a more sophisticated type of pet. And there were even a few little sophisticated parts of the movie. A few. It's not an Oscar winner. It's a kids' film. But there were a few parts I was surprised were actually kind of a little sophisticated. So I will be on, as always, at 5:30 in the morning. I know nobody's up that early. But I'll be on 5:30 in the morning in the Americas. I'm going to do a late night stream, 11 p.m. on Thursday night. For the launch of Cats and Dogs. And by God, I'm going to try to make a Pikachu out of that system, one way or another. Fingers crossed. I'm really going to start thinking about what I can do and how I can make it work. So I will see you later. If anybody's watching this ever on archive, thanks for watching. See you later too.